back to Tabletop Assault. I'm David.
I'm Ross.
And today we're bringing you another Grimdark Champion, where I'll be fielding and flying in Logan Grimnar on Stormrider.
And I'll be using a shield captain on Dawneagle Jetbike. One of my most sort of kitted out characters that I use in this game. I just go, right, I shove everything in there to make sure they can do ultimate damage.
Makes sense. So the rules again for Grimdark Champion, you start 24 inches, just above 24 inches apart. If there's any disadvantages to shooting, then you bring them in 18 inches apart. What we mean by disadvantages, we kind of mean by range more than anything else.
Well, if one person doesn't have any, if both players don't have any ranged, we'll just bring them into combat.
Bring them in.
I do have ranged.
So with this, usual caveats, you get your warlord traits, you can use stratagems, you can also take relics. These characters can, well I can't, you can. I'm named, so I can't do that. And you also get 3 command points to play with throughout the battle report. You cannot farm any additional command points, and you cannot use any abilities to increase your command points, like Abaddon, like Chaos Fateweaver.
Yep.
So guys, with that, let's show you the combatants.
Entering the Grimdark arena this time is going to be a shield captain on Dawneagle Jetbike. Absolute monster of a character for some of this customization you can do. So in terms of stats, movement of 14, what you'd sort of expect from a jetbike, but absolutely mobile to make sure you can get where you need to be. Whim skill and bliss skill 2+, because, well, Custodes. Strength of 5 and a toughness of 6, which makes him a little bit more durable. 7 wounds, which again increases durability. 5 attacks, which is not bad. Leadership 9 and a 2+ save. Now I'm going to arm him with a salvo launcher. Salvo launcher has 2 profiles. One is the Melta missile, 24 inches, heavy one, strength 8, -4 AP and D6 damage. You can reroll failed wound rolls for this weapon if the target is a vehicle. So really reliable, that one. High strength, high AP, high damage and rerolls against vehicles. Really, really good. Also has a profile flat burst missile, which is 24 inches, heavy D3, strength 7, -1 AP, D3 damage. You can add 1 to hit rolls made for this weapon against targets that can fly. Subtract 1 from the hit rolls made for this weapon against all other targets. Not as much of a big fan of this one. It may be chance of more shots, but you're giving up strength, a huge amount of AP and possible damage. You may get a bit, and if you target vehicles, then you also get the wound roll rerolls for the Melta. Generally, I find the Melta, if you're targeting vehicles, is always going to make the difference. So it's going to be armed with Inceptor Lance, which is a melee weapon, +1 strength, -3 AP, D3 damage, and you can reroll failed wound rolls or when you successfully make a charge. It's got the Aegis of the Emperor, which gives him a 5-up invul. Inspirational Fighter, you can reroll hit rolls of 1 for friendly Adeptus Custodia units within 6 inches. An Implacable Vanguard, when this model advances, add 6 to its move characteristic for the movement phase instead of rolling a dice. We've also got some relics and everything on it because there's quite a few good ones. Got Auric Aquillas, this is a biker model only. This model then becomes to have a 3-up invul save. In addition, you can reroll failed charge rolls, just giving you reliability and charge, and also a good bit of survivability. Warlord trait, I'm going for Superior Creation. Each time your Warlord loses a wound roll, roll a d6. On a 5+, your Warlord does not lose that wound. Finally, I'm going to spend 2 command points before the start of the game to activate Victor of the Blood Games. Use this stratagem when you set up a Adeptus Custodes character from your army during deployment. You can reroll 1 hit roll, wound roll, or 1 save roll for this model in each turn. That gives them a huge amount of extra survivability of a 3-up invul, 5-up ignore, and if you fail all that, you can get another reroll if you desire, or take that in attacks if you wish. With that, let's have a look at his opponent.
So here we have Logan Grimnar on Stormrider. So Logan Grimnar on Stormrider is coming with a movement of 10 due to the chariot. Weapon skill, ballistic skill 2, strength 4, toughness 6, wounds 12, attacks 5, leadership 9, and save of a 2+. That's been changed when the codex came out. The efficiency table will be first efficiency 7 to 12 wounds will be movement 10, additional attacks 6 from the flurry of teeth and claws from Trenac and Fenrir wolves that are taking the chariot. 4 to 6 he'll be down to movement 7 and 5 additional attacks. Wounds remaining 1 to 3 he will move 4 inches and he will have 4 additional attacks. What's he kitted out with though? So he has a Storm Bolter and he has the Axe of Morkai. The Axe of Morkai is got 2 versions, one-handed mode and two-handed. One-handed will get +2 strength, bringing it to strength 6, -3 for D3 damage. Two-handed he'll be ×2 strength, making it strength 8, -3 for 3 damage and subtracting 1 from his hit rolls. But remember, due to Hunter's Unleashed on the charge, and if I'm charged, you'll get +1 to your hit rolls. He also has the Alpha Predators, so he gets to reroll failed charge rolls. Belt of Russ for a 4-up invul. The Great Wolf, so he can reroll failed hit rolls for friendly space hosts within 6 inches. And High King of Fenris, you basically will ignore morale on within 6 inches of Logan Grimnar. He also has the Warlord trait, Saga of the Majesty, which is slightly different from what you actually read in the UK edition of the rulebook. So for the errata, if the unit is affected by the Saga, you'll automatically pass morale. In addition, if your Warlord character increases the range of any aura ability by 3 inches. So basically he gets an aura range buff. Won't really come to play in this game, but could be handy in battle reports going forward. Welcome back to Grimdark Champion. To our left we have
Shield Captain on Dawneagle Jetbike.
And to the right we have Logan Grimnar on Stormrider. As you know, 24 inches apart, 18 inches if there's shooting disadvantages. What we mean by that is range. They both have range, so they're 24 inches apart. Time to roll off and see who goes first or chooses. I'm going to choose you to go first, because okay. I will have a ridiculous... I don't think I can charge a turn 1.
No. So with my Shield Captain moved slight bit forwards, I won't be able to charge, but I'll give David a sort of 8-inch charge. Okay. Something to think about there, where you make it, where you're not. 50-50 chance.
Suicide to come forward and give away the charge that easy.
I'd have to get a 10-inch charge, and I think that's this way. I could go further back than wait for you, but I don't think that's not what we play here. So I'm going to go with the Melting Missile. It's going to be 2s to hit, 1 shot.
You know, 3s to hit due to heavy?
Oh yeah, 3s to hit.
Yeah,
got you. Strength 8, so imagine 3s to wounds.
Yep.
I get to reroll all failed wounds against vehicles, which you are. Nope, don't need it. It's -4 AP.
-4, so that brings me to my 4-up Belt of Russ.
Yep.
Which I fail.
You fail, and that's D6 damage, David, so you might want to spend a command point on that.
Yeah, I'll spend a command point. Passed.
Yeah, there you go.
Stormrider has ridden up. Stormbolter time onto Ross. 4 shots, hitting on 2s, reroll all field hits. Wounding on 5s, I'd assume, Ross?
Yep.
Take 2 wounds.
Take 2 saves, 2 up.
Yep.
We're all fine.
Right, time for an 8-inch charge.
Go for it. Go for it.
Overwatch first, Ross.
Oh yeah, I get to Overwatch, so we'll do another one of those missiles, which we hit. And it's going to be 3s to wound you, reroll. No, we're getting it.
Nope, not saved. I could command point it again.
Yep.
I'm not gonna.
D6 damage.
Yep, take it.
That's 6 damage straight off the bat.
Down to 6 wounds remaining.
Okay.
I need to charge. That's cocked. Not going to make a difference what I roll here.
Nope.
5. Now, I've got options here. I can spend a command point to reroll 1 dice. Or I can reroll...
Oh no, you've not used the reroll yet.
Nope. Or I could reroll my entire roll with Alpha Predator. I'm just going to reroll all.
Okay, go big.
Nope.
Nope.
So, ouch. So Ross, you've moved on up.
Yep, just got as close as we can. I'm going to basically throw a missile at you, then do a charge.
Go for it, missile me.
Missile away, 2s to hit, reroll 1s.
Oh no.
3s to wound, reroll all failed wounds against vehicles. Nope.
4-up Belt of Russ.
Do you want to spend that command point?
No.
D6 damage. 4, he's down to 2. Going to charge you. Do you want to Overwatch?
Yeah, give me some dice. 4 dice. Stormbolter time. This will do anything. So that's 1 hit. 1 hit. 5s to wound. It's a wound.
2-up armor save. And we're fine. Going to make a charge.
Can't really feel it, Ross.
Can't feel it. Then we go. Jesus, oh.
You're in, right. Time to attack.
Alright, David. So 5 attacks, Shield Captain Dawneagle. 5 attacks, hit on 2s. Reroll 1s.
Okay.
Fine. And I'm going to be strength 6.
4s to wound then.
4s to wound, I get to reroll on the turn I charge. So 4s reroll all failed. Thank goodness for that, because that was really bad. That was not much better. There you go. Minus loads of AP, minus
Belt to Rust time.
Yep.
Passed them all.
Passed them all, so you're still kicking.
So Logan Grimnar is going to swing back with the Axe of Morkai. We're going to use two-handed. and I'll get +1 attack for shock assault. So 6 attacks, hitting on 2s, rerollable. 2s because I know I'm -1 to hit, but Hunter's Unleash because I got charged gives me +1 to my hit rolls. So 2s. So we get 5 hit. 3s to wound. Okay, we get 3 wounds. Straight to your invul.
3 up invul. We're okay.
You are, and then the wolves, I'll just quickly do their attacks. There's 4 attacks, I've gone down to 2 wounds. 2s, reroll 1s, or reroll everything. Strength 5, so 5s to wound.
5s to wound.
For 1 wound at -1.
So we 3 up save. 5 up ignore. Due to superior creation. Nope, so he's down to 6 wounds.
So now it goes into the Space Wolf's turn. Axe of Mordecai, repeating it two-handed. We're no longer getting our +1 to hit, so we'll actually now be 3s to hit.
Ooh, okay, but yeah, reroll all misses.
All failed hits.
Oh, failed,
so don't
so
reroll 2s.
ones.
Yep. So don't reroll 2s. Wow. 3s to wound,
Yep,
of which there's 3.
yep. 3 up invul. I'm going to use my personal reroll, what you get? Nope. How much damage do you do?
3.
3, so then I get 5. Ignore. Nope, can't make any of them, so down 3 wounds.
Then the wolves will attack. 2s for them. 5s to wound. For 1 wound.
Okay, okay. That's going to be 3 up save. We're
Nailed
fine.
it. Your time to attack, Ross, though.
Yep, 5 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Reroll 1s. Okay. Wounding on 4s. No rerolls. Don't need them though.
Oh no, I think this is Doom Doom.
Yep. 4 up invul. Oh, so it's D3 damage.
Okay.
So on a 3+, you're gone.
Now, I will spend my last 2 command points
Okay.
to strike again before I die.
Okay.
So spending my last 2 command points for only in death does duty end to attack again.
Let's try and bring this down to a draw.
5 attacks, that's a Mordecai. Swinging it two-handed, obviously. So we get 4 hits, don't get to reroll that 2.
Nope.
And 3s to wound. Of which we get 3. Single failed save could do it.
Yep.
Could do it.
3 up. Gonna use my personal
You've
reroll.
already used it.
I used it in your turn. This is now mine. No, this is. Oh, then I'm gonna use command point.
Yes.
3 up.
You've already used your personal reroll.
Yeah, I've
Yep.
used that. So I've got 5 up. I need to make a single 5. Which we make 2, which will bring me
make
down
2.
to 2 wounds remaining.
2 indeed.
You
And
try
the
and do wolves?
Yeah, they're not going to do it.
Nope.
4 attacks, 2s. They all hit. Need 5s to wound. I get 1 wound. It's not going to be enough.
3 up save. Brings him down to 1 wound.
You
5
go
up
to 5 up?
ignore, yep. Nope.
So you will punch out Logan with 1 wound remaining.
Well, David, you know, I promised to bring, you know, a tooled up character, doing a lot of stuff, and yeah, Dawneagle doesn't really disappoint in that one.
No, I'm actually really impressed with him. I've seen him now a few times in battle reports, and now Grimdark Champion.
Yep.
Really, really admire that model. I think the way you kit him out is what really makes him super strong.
So yeah, it does take a warlord trait, it does take a relic, it does take 2 command points, but that does give you a 3 up invul, reroll charges, 5 up ignore, wounds, and you get a personal reroll of either a hit, a wound, or an armor save every turn. That is every turn, so it's in your turn and your opponent's. So if you go into combat, that's potentially 14. You know, if you play up to 7 battle rounds, you're going to get 14 rerolls for 2 command points. Not always, you know, you're not in combat turn 1, but if you can, then it's going to be fun.
Anything else?
7 wounds, toughness 6, various other things.
My
as
cat's
well.
jumped on, guys.
Yep. We're trying, you know, but yeah, no, I can keep going on about it.
He's got
movement 14. He's got Melta on him. That Melta has 2 different profiles.
You've seen it in the intro. He's got a lot.
Yeah. So you know, solid, just solid all round.
Yeah.
If you go Custodes, I don't want to say like this is the general character most people run if you're going to take an all Custodes army, but that is what people are taking, and it does okay.
Yeah, I've got nothing much more to say other than very impressed, very unimpressed with Logan. I've not really been too impressed with him on the Stormrider for a long time.
Yep.
I prefer Arjack, I prefer other characters. But yeah, it is what it is. Dawn Captain took a solid victory today against what is quite a dangerous opponent. So Grimdark Champion goes to the Shield Captain.
Well, thanks again for watching, guys. Please comment, share, like and subscribe. Let us know what combatants you'd like to see in the Grimdark Arena. Obviously, if we've got the stock in, we'll try and get them to meet up and duke it out. Check us out on social media where you can see basically the projects we are working on, because we have quite a few of them ongoing at the moment. And check us out on Patreon to help support the channel, bring you more content, because we absolutely love doing so. So thanks again, and we'll see you on our Tabletop Assault Battle Report.